Beauty. That's why. MPA, Angelic Night Out, Evie, Legends, what is crack-a-lackin'? Matthew McTeague, what is going on, Legends? Your family. What is happening? AB, Legend, Gunhead, you absolute legend, Krista Mia, you are Soul also. Hey, see how now I've got live Q&A with Biff and the Chaos Crew. Chaos Crew. Josh Rawlings, what's crack-a-lackin'? Antonia, how is everyone? I'm just gonna turn this off. I don't know, something about my ADHD or like when music's on, like I can't do two things at once, and like listening to me, you know what I mean? Anyhow, moving on. All right, we got Stephanie Meta, Simon Volkmar, Anna, Mark Patterson, legend, Angelic Night Owl. These are all legends. So I'll say this every time. So Mark Patterson has actually been following me since I was on TikTok days doing ghost hunting. I don't know. Must be contagious, this ghost hunting thing. Anyway, moving on. Josh Rawlings, The Vandal Verdict, Aussie Steve, a.k.a. Steve Callahan. That's the most Aussie name, bro. My workout routine now is the Chaos Crew playlist on the bags, listen through. That's mad, bro. Then start again, waits until playlist finishes, then repeat for third and final time, back on the bag. Yes. Oi, bro, you know how we were talking about this the other day and I said, get a big, heavy bag, right? Because, like, bags that aren't heavy are useless. Do you know what I mean? And so also punching and kicking heavy bags strengthens your wrists and your joints and stuff like that. Yeah, me too, bro. Charles Coburg, Shannon Taylor. How good's the song? I love the song. I love it. Whoopsie doodle. Luke, g'day, Biff and Legends. I just watched the video of your songs. Awesome. How good is it? That's a dedication to all you legends. Biff, I saw Robin210 is a follower. Yes, bro. So we will be actually, speaking of which, you going to say something? I don't know. It probably was. Can you play it on air? Yeah. Let's go. It's my song. I can play it on air. You know how you can't play other songs on air. You'll get copyrighted, but own this one. Your light breaks through. Ain't no love like the Chaos Crew. Go from the start. Love the country one more. Oh, yeah. That's a good one too. Father of McLovin. Police prove to be incompetent yet again, little Gus. I know. How sad is the little Gus case? It actually makes me angry, if I'm honest. Justin, your legend. And the chaos crew comes up. Oi, happy days, you bloody legend. Yeah, so we've got some big things happening on the Chaos Chronicles that we must talk about. Colin, you bloody legend. Who have I missed? Did I miss anyone? Steven Spirotta, you bloody legend. How mad is it? Saturday night, Adelaide time, 6:10. Clear FM. Oh, I need to get a new phone. Oh, you know when you've had a phone for a while and it just gets its own brain and doesn't do what you want it to do? I swear, 5 times a day, I want to throw this away. Harley Shelby, how you going? Cyborg Boxing, you bloody legend. Thanks, bro. Much respect, but wants to know about what's happening with Desi. Yeah, look, what about that? Talk about blow it out of proportion and then just stop. All right, so here's what's going to be happening, guys. So in about half an hour, I'd say, I'm going to jump off and have dinner. I do have a friend coming over for dinner, and quite possibly that friend will be joining us on live when I come back after I have my dinner. Charles Coburg, legend, thank you. My phone is bugged. Oi, listen. Listen, 100%. Oi, who's gifting membership? Oi, Angelic Night Owls gifting bloody memberships. So if anyone just gifted a membership, you can now watch my sneak peek of my interview with Dane Mulavai. And yeah, that man, I'll tell you something about that interview, right? Like, it blew my mind. I literally done a lot of research on Dane, and he continued to blow my mind in that interview. And what a legend he is. And so I did drop a sneak peek of that. And so if you were just gifted a membership, you now are able to watch that because it's a membership only video. Oi, David, what are you on, Turbo? You buffing up, bro? Oi, when are you riding that bike down to come and see me? Oi, bro, I'm in the middle of moving house right now, right? So I literally tomorrow have my last house inspection. I've signed the lease papers, everything on my new house. I move into my new house next week. I can tell you the last few days, AB will be able to tell you because he's been right there beside me, the poor bugger, having to listen to me. Yeah, it's been hard. What's for dinner? Oh, HSP. We're having a HSP. How good a HSP? So yeah, absolutely. Hang on, wait. I think I figured out how to pin it. Is that pinned on your screen, AB? Oi, Turbo, when are you going to get on that bike and ride down and see your brother? Oi, Tex, speaking of brothers. Oi, Val, what are you doing next, Val? Oi, how good is this little community we've got? Literally, like seriously, there isn't many communities. Like there are other communities, but there aren't many communities that you can join where every single person in the chat knows the majority of every single person in the chat. It's literally like a get together of friends, you know, and I love it. I fucking love it. So yeah, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I've got this last inspection tomorrow, and yeah, then I'll move into my new house, which means new studio, right? So my new studio is gonna be banging. So just yeah, I cannot wait to move. Actually, not a lot. Couldn't sleep. Had a kip just before. Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, 100%, Simon. It is, bro. And like we are. It's exactly like we are a community. We're a family, and yeah, love that song you dropped the other day. Awesome work, brother. Thank you. Oh, thank you, bro. Oi, Luke Dempsey, you bloody legend. Hey, Boff, he says. Biff, baff, boff. Sounds like a Batman episode. Remember, remember the original Batman episodes, right? And like if someone got punched, it'd be like Biff, and then like up on the screen, it'd be like that like flashing symbol, and it would say Biff, and then it would go Baff, Boff. Who can remember that? That's showing my age. Let's hope this live ends better than the last one. Yeah, look, on that matter, like I'll just touch on it lightly, but I stand by what I said. I stand by what happened, and and like not to go into it, but it continued after the live, the disrespect. So, yeah, I just don't stand for it. At the end of the day, have you ever done a video on David McMillan? No, so I haven't. Harley Selby. Um, I haven't, but yeah, I would love to do a video on yeah, David McMillan, one of our greatest escapees. Any news on the Desi investigation? So not really. So like I find it crazy, right? This is what blows my mind, right? And like I too have done this, right? So I went hard on the Desi stuff, and then like the truth is, like you get to a point where you know everything about it. I've told you guys every single thing that I've investigated about it, and and to be honest, it always comes straight back around, and like you end up in the same spot. Like yeah, I've had some little gems. I've dropped some little gems that I found out and stuff like that. um but yeah, I don't know, mate. I don't get it how like every single news channel in the fucking planet is covering it, and then the day it turned a month old, it just really died off. And then like you really, so you could you know when you click on YouTube, right? You can say type in Desi Freeman, and then go to the filters bar, right? And on the filters bar, I'll explain in a sec, Chris Demau. If you go to that filters bar, you can pick like a video that's like 10 minutes long. You want a long video, a short video, or you can pick a video that was posted in the last hour, today, the last week, this month, or this year, right? So you can type in anyone's name. And if like at the time, right, this is why I'm explaining this. So at the time, if you typed in Desi Freeman into the search bar of YouTube and then went to the filter and put it to today. So only videos dropped today. It's like it was endless. It was fucking endless. And like now it's just all died. Hey, there's my beautiful mum. Look at my beautiful mum. So yeah, anyway, like I don't want to really go into it, but yeah, someone who was a regular on the channel, I realized that this person was continually saying things to try and trigger me, and well, it worked on that night. And so so this same person had disrespected my mum before, and then came to me and apologized, in person, said, not in person, but behind YouTube, off YouTube, and said, I'm sorry, rah, rah, rah. And then disrespected Jess. And I was like, bro, like, come on, bro. Like, we are like a humble community. Do you know what I mean? And like, but I'll always stand on what I believe in, and I know you guys stand by it. And every single person in this chat doesn't appreciate people who disrespect women, and when it continually happens on my page, like Don't let the door hit you on the way out, brother. Bush. 6 and out. Yeah, and like so I've got the best mods in the world, right? So I didn't even see the comment. And I promise you, even after the apology, he apologized off YouTube and said, I'm sorry for disrespecting your mum. I still didn't ask what he said, right? And then so for weeks, I really didn't even know what he said to my mum. And so one day I was like, I want to know what he said to my mum. And so um yeah, oh, there's Jess. Jess is in the chat. That's who's coming over for dinner. Jess is coming over for dinner, and we're having HSPs, and quite possibly Jess might join the chat later. I'm trying, but yeah, bro, and like full done the sorry thing, and I was like, yeah, all right, bro, respect. And then I asked what he said about my mum, and I'm not going to say it, but like straight out disrespectful. Like I would never say those words to my mum, and I promise you, you know, this is just the end of it. But like, if that was in person and someone said that to my mum when I was standing there, bro, like I'm looking at a prison sentence straight up. I'm just going to be honest. Instant dismissal to the boneyard. Yeah, 100%. Oh, bro. Oi, you know what's funny? And that's the go-to thing what trolls do, right? It's always like, oh, boneyard this, boneyard this. Like, I've literally got 4 people in the chat I've fucking done jail with. Do you know what I mean? Like, oi, Turbo. It's just, you know what I mean? And like I don't ever let it get to me because trolls be trolls, but that's the first thing they go for, you know? They always go for things that I hold dear to my chest, you know what I mean? Oh, you've been to the boneyard, you're a rat, you're a snitch. You know, all this shit that they know will more than likely trigger me, you know what I mean? And bro, I banged on with the friggin' best of them. Like Turbo, David Walden Turbo, right there, right in the chat. I have done years with this man, right? I have done years with Dave. And he will tell you, he will fucking tell you, he will give you a thumbs up that I am not talking shit, that I banged on with the best of them in fucking mainstream. And yeah, so like, and I sent plenty of people over the fence. Oi, Mr. Reese, I'm very well, mate. What's crack-a-lackin'? We've been doing jail since we were kids, bro. And it's true, bro. Like, and you know what? I actually thought about it the other day, Turbo. Bro, bro, we were one of the first prisoners at the new beach wharf, if you remember. That's where we first met. And remember when we realized, see, oi, look, Davey Walden, fucking 7 thumbs up, 10 thumbs up that everything I just said is fact. Do you know what I mean? I don't spruik, but like it's just funny that people like, and literally, oi, give me 1 second, right? So, people come on, claiming to be, you know, this and say that they're this and they're that. I've got fucking receipts for everything. Give me 1 second, right? I'm gonna get 1/10 of my criminal convictions, and I'll just show you. So people are just being wild and saying all this stuff, and like, I never ever spruik and never ever try and get the message out there that I was the toughest guy in the fucking jail. I've never once said that, and I never ever. Oh, and look, I've done prison with Simon as well. Oh, but listen, right? So I've never ever tried to say that I was the toughest person or anything like that, and I don't. I'm the most humblest person, but I stand on what I believe. And if someone comes into my life and disrespects any of you guys, or Tex as well, you know what I mean? Tex has done fucking anyway. I don't even know if he wants me to say that, but Tex knows. Davey Walden says you always had our best interests at heart in jail too, brother. Much respect for that, 100%, bro. And like brother, I fucking I would die for any one of my crew, bro. And you were one of my crew, and you were there, bro. You know that's how it was. Biff is the go-to for anyone who fetishes prison and jail, but has never even remotely been close to spending time there. Oh, yeah. I know what you're saying. It's the equivalent to rolling up a skateboarder. It's rolling up to a skateboarder and do a backflip. That's a mad comment. I'm pinning that. At first, I didn't know how to take it. I thought you were having a crack at me. I'm semi-illiterate. I see an old school gentleman, Biff. There are few and far between these days. Respect. Thank you. And you know what? I try and keep it 100. Do you know what I mean? I never, ever, ever. You know what I mean? Even like people say to me, like, open your vault, Biff. Open the vault and tell your stories. But like, I don't want to. The whole purpose of why I do what I do, and like openly, unapologetically, is so young men and the youth don't follow in my footsteps. And so that's why I always say I'm not a fucking preacher. I'm a prime example. And there's no other way to put it. Do you know what I mean? When you spend most of your adult life in prison, if you do exactly the opposite to what I did, you should be right. So that's why I say I'm not a preacher. I'm a fucking prime example of what not to do. Oh, mum. Oh, me and my mum are diehard Carlton fans. Obviously, you can see my mum's logo is Carlton. I did not know that, mum. We just lost Charlie to fucking Sydney Swans. Oi, mum, you can't take your pictures down. Thank you, Marto. I'm semi-bloody illiterate, and I've write a bestseller, and I'm writing another one, and I can't even bloody spell. And those artsy fartsy, yeah, don't get me started, mate. I know every single line of Chopper off by heart. Luke says, your channel is number one on my list. Mr. Reese says, thank you, Luke. Your channel is number one on my list, Biff. Well, fuck yeah. You're definitely 100, bro, and you have my respect. Thank you, guys. And I'm just going to step off that subject now, but like, you know, yeah, Biff, you inspire people. Bish proud, mate. Oh, thank you. Do you know what I mean? Like, and this is why I do what I do. You know what I mean? Like that just fucking hit me straight in the chest like a left hook. But you know, thank you, Luke. And I hope that, you know, and I've actually realized lately that when you actually realize, I don't even know how to explain this, right? And I say this with absolutely zero, like I don't have a chip on my shoulder. I'm not, but I'm just saying there is something about when someone asks you advice and you give them advice and they tell you that that advice changed their life. I'm telling you, there's something about in that right there that I can't even explain as a feeling that I've ever had before, other than humble. It just humbles me to you know. I'll tell a story, right? And this is how you know when I get nervous. I start stuttering a lot, you know. But listen, right? So I'll tell you a story that really happened. So like not last Christmas, the Christmas before, I dropped a video, and the tagline of my video was "Put the bag down and pick up your kids." Um, Laundry Days MRC with the cookers, bro, 100%. Oi, remember me cooking fucking oi. Happy Days. Oi, Happy Days is a membership gifting machine. Everybody smash a thumbs up there for Happy Days because every single live he gifts out. And guys, that's not cheap. This is costing this person money. So, boof, Bluetooth it. Boof, boof. Oi, I got some funny memories about the laundry. Oi, what about when we used to remember when the boneyard used to send all their shit down and we used to fucking go through their bags and take all their mad fucking Nike and fucking Adidas tracksuits and shit out. Oh, brother. Oi, and I'm telling you what, it was the worst idea in the world to ever give me a job on the buggy to be able to go into every single yard in the prison. It's like I was able to drive into the boneyard and everything to drop off laundry. And like this one day, I'll tell you, like, oh, fuck me. this one day I was dropping off laundry in the boneyard, and this dude comes up to me while I'm on the trolley. He's like, "Hey, bro, do you know so and so?" And I didn't even know who he was talking about. I go, "Yeah, bro." He goes, "Oh, can you give this to him?" I go, "What is it?" He goes, "A parcel." I go, "Yeah, sweet, bro." I grab it off him. I get back to the laundry. I have a look at it, bro. This cunt gave me a big rock of H like that. I didn't know who he was talking about, bro. This cunt was in the Casey Stoner. I was like, thank you. What a fucking bro. That was funny as like, oh, bro. And I'll tell, yeah. Oi, David says selling the boneyard clothes for Bupe. Yeah, 100%, bro. Fucking funny times, mate. Oi, oi, Dave. Remember when that dude got up on the roof at the boneyard? Remember they sent him to the fucking boneyard. He didn't want to go to the boneyard. He's like, I don't want to go to the boneyard. They sent him to the boneyard, which at MRC it's called Deacon, right? And you never ever get to see these fucking people. You don't see them, right? And so anyway, next thing you know, there's a fucking code aqua, which is like the highest code you can have. The whole jail's getting locked down, but I'm in the cottages in Sea Yard, right? Because I'm fucking number one. I was a essential workers prisoner, yeah, which is called an EWP. So I, that's the highest job you can get in the prison, right? And because I was there for fucking years, because I was on trial for attempted murder, and but anyway, um, yeah, I've fucking literally just lost my train of thought. Thank you, MPA. When I was in the laundry at Port Phillip, the boys watched out as oi, 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 Tex. Bro, remember the laundry at Port Phillip when they used to go and pick up the fucking laundry from the retirement village? Bro, these old people used to just put all their clothes and into the washing, and the jail used to wash them, right? I swear to God, you'd go through the clothes. I swear, you used to find like all these pills and stuff and money and shit in the pockets of these old people's like clothes, allegedly. Exactly. And yeah. Thank you, Nick. Absolute legend. Just caught that. What? Oi, Charles Coburg. What have I said to offend you, my friend? Oi, Jamie Bryant. Oi, Jamie Bryant. Bro, oi, so we're trying to get Jamie Bryant a membership, right? And sorry, but I have to explain it, Jamie, right? And so Jamie's not as tech savvy as you know the people, and so we're we're trying to gift him a membership, but every single time memberships get gifted, um, he's not in the chat or he misses out, and like, yeah. So we're trying to get him a membership or her. Sorry. Oh yeah, look, I'm not even going to entertain it. Hit the door, hit the legs. Oi, boot off, Rudolph. Just jumped on. How's the Chaos Crew tonight? Oi, fish on. We're good, mate. What's happening? Yeah, laundry from Port Phillip was mostly motel stuff. Always lighters and shit. True. Yeah, bro. I remember they got the contract for this retirement village, like an old people's home. Oh, someone's gifting memberships. Please, did Jamie get one? Thank you, Happy Days. Oi, Happy Days has already gifted 20 memberships. You just don't understand. Like, this is real money that this person is spending so everyone can have a membership. It's massive. Thank you, Jamie. You're an absolute fucking legend. Bluetooth it. Boom. Or did Jamie get one? Did Jamie get one? Oh, Jamie. Oh, you did turn it on? Fuck. Because, like, hang on. I'll have a look on my phone now, Jamie, because I can gift memberships, but the options, it doesn't allow you, right? So I can gift memberships now too, right? But you can't pick who it's going to. And so it's the same. You can only gift memberships during lives too. Um oh, what the yeah. What was I just doing? What was I just doing? That's right, memberships. Um Memberships. All right, I'm gonna. Hey, what the fuck? Happy Days gifted another. Bloody hell! Oi, wait. Please tell me Jamie got one. Jamie. Oh, I'm rolling the chat down and just hoping to see Jamie's name. Oi, oi. Happy Days has gifted. I don't know now. 40 fucking memberships, maybe. What does your what does YouTube give you them for free? Yeah, so I am I as the creator can give away 10 memberships a month and I do that and I do it all in one live. And so it- you have to pay for it like Jamie is now, which I'm going to see if I can do, right? Because oi, it you just boosted my membership numbers over 300, Jamie. Absolute legend. Absolute fucking legend. Poof. Look at that. 300 members. That's insane. All right. Special features. Yeah. See, look, I can't even do it. Like, you can't even, there's not a way you can do it. Jamie, I will figure this out for you, right? I promise you, after this live, right? After this live, if you email me your pay ID, if you email me your pay ID, I will pay ID you the money for the highest membership level so you can get the membership, bro. If you just email me your pay ID to my email, which is in my channel page, and I will pay for your membership personally. Yeah, I think so. We'll definitely have to make an exclusive merch drop. And this is what we're going to have to do, right? And this is what I'm going to have to do. So we have to figure out a way on live that I can. Holy shit, gifted another. And Jelly gifted 5 memberships. You bloody legends. My God, you guys are fucking awesome. Happy Days show sponsor. True? Oh, no. No, it's okay. It's okay. If Jamie doesn't mind me, if he gives me his or her, sorry to assume. These days, I don't want to offend. Okay, I'm just retracting that. So, if this person would like me to send them the money, if you send me your pay ID to my email, I will pay for your membership tonight. I know. So I actually think that it's something that you've got set maybe on your phone. So like you can do something like you can just go to Google or YouTube would be the go and just use you like you know how you speak instead of typing and say, how do I turn on the membership feature on YouTube because I can't get a membership? And phones are smart now, right? So it will figure out what you're saying anyway, and it will send you to the right direction. All right, yeah. If you don't have a problem with that, I swear to God, I'll if you if you if you email me your pay ID right now, I will pay for your membership right now. But you've got to send it to my email because, like, I don't want you to give your details online for people to see. What's this channel about? I mean, that's a good question. So this channel is about redemption. It's about a changed man, a man that spent most of his life um, in and out of prison, inside bike clubs, street gangs. Done a lot of silly stuff and turned my life around. And so my page is about trying to teach people, the young people of today, that you know that that nice looking bike with the nice looking girl on the back, with that dude riding along with the patch on his back, it's all a fucking facade. Do you know what I mean? And what you don't see from the inside out. And that's what I try and do. But we are also a family. So every single person in this chat now who thinks that we are a family will give you a thumbs up, because we are not only a community, we are a family. And watch the thumbs up. Watch the thumbs up come up, my friend. And so we just have lives, and this is what we do. We generally just talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, there we go. I was about to say, I'm not gonna lie. I expected to see some thumbs up then. Bush, look at them all. Thank you, legends. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, Anna, I do the same thing with my thumbs up too, because like my hand doesn't look like a Simpsons hand. Irene, Reen, hi, I follow you. I was wondering, a prisoner, Gary David, self mutilator. Read about him years ago. Whoa, 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 whoa. Read about him years ago. I've never seen a picture of him, yet he was in the news a lot, but there is no info of him. Yeah, look, I can't say that I know of Gary David, but I am also. Oh, let's. This is what Luke Dempsey has said. It's about a group of people that feel something in common with Biff. There's no political correctness. There's no stiff. There's no stiffles. Every other channel. Pretty simple, really. And that's exactly what it is. It is what it is. You know, exactly what we're doing now. We're just having a chat. Like, basically, like, we're just sitting here having you know, a good old Aussie yarn. Not a fan of a bunch of men. Yeah, look, and listen, respectfully, obviously it's not for everyone. And yeah, I guess, it's not a life that I would ever suggest for anyone. But unfortunately, I can't hit the rewind button. Yeah. Or Jess says my HSP is half gone. Ah, I am so hungry. So for those of you that didn't hear before, so Jess is on her way here now, and so when Jess gets here, I am going to have dinner, and then I'm going to jump back on live. This is the best. I wish Wednesday was every day. Oi, so let's do a poll, right? So we've got all our regulars in here. We've got all our regulars. Hey, Hey, bro, I've chatted to you before. I've done enough time myself. What do you think about the digital identification in regards to doing crime? Yeah, look, I just think that the digital ID is just a way to, like herd us like sheep type thing. But also, but also, if you know what's going on in the UK right now, they have artificial intelligence cameras that predict if you're going to commit a crime. What the fucking hell is that? Happy Day says, "Hey Biff, you changed one life. You've done well. My guess is you have helped many." And I have. And that's right. That's what I didn't get to finish saying before. So, not last Christmas, the Christmas before, right? I dropped a video. The tagline on that video was "Put the bag down," talking about Persian rugs, "and pick up your kids," right? Put the bag down and pick up your kids. I actually was going to make a t shirt, but I didn't. So, I get a message the day after I post that video off one of my very regular viewers, right? And I've spoke to this person. They don't mind me telling this story because it's real and like this actually was very heartwarming. So this person was on their way from his hometown to Melbourne to go get on the Persian rugs, right? Which is something that this person had done every payday for the last 20 years, right? On this day, he said he was on the V line train watching my video on his phone, and those words he said stuck in his head. He said he got off at the next train station and got on the train back home and went and spent his money and his time in Christmas with his children, right? And and he said it was those words that you said, Biff. Put the bag down and pick up your kids. And yeah, so like that's just something that stuck with me forever, And this person still in contact with me constantly reminds me, possibly in the chat right now, constantly reminds me that they are clean and they are away from that life. And yeah, look, I don't claim to be a fucking health guru or anything like that, but like I can't even tell you how that was very deep for me to know that those words that I spoke was enough for him to go jump off the train. It's Christmas time. I'm going to spend Christmas with my kids. Spent the money on Christmas on his kids instead of drugs. And yeah, what a fucking legend. Oi, Petros Stefanis. Yasure. My ex unalived after jail. If only he had this kind of community. You really are doing a great service to your fellow Aussies. Oh, thank you. Happy days. Do you know what? Nothing. Anyone that knows me knows that like that kind of shit, right? So there's no help. There's no help for people that do prison and when they get out. Like you're literally left to your own devices. Like at best, you might get a hotel for 3 nights, maybe a week if you're lucky, and then you're left to your own devices. Like so, when you've literally got no money, like maybe 200-300 bucks. So when those 3 days run out and your check runs out, what you get when you're out of your withheld when you get out of jail, like it depends how long you've done to how much you've got in your withheld, right? But they never ever give you the whole amount. They only give you $200 max, yeah. And so you've got to go take your check to a bank, which also takes 3 days to fucking clear. And there's just no help, and nothing breaks my heart more knowing that somebody took their life after doing a prison sentence because there's just no help for these people. What's the Persian rugs, Biff? Like rugs, but with a D in front of it. Those D-shaped rugs. Awesome. Yes, went down the rabbit hole this week. Oh, the UFO rabbit hole. Yeah, look, remember Marguerite letting one bloke out and giving them a swag to live in? Oi, bro, what the fuck? Bro, Can you remember that time in prison, right, when they're like, "Oi, um, we've got two people coming from Loddon." I'm at Port Phillip. I've been there for like fucking 6, 7 years at this time, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we've got two people coming from Loddon, and then we're gonna put them in your cell." I'm in a single cell. I'm an RSA, right? Which means I can't have cellmates, right? Because it's alleged that I hurt them. But anyway, I can't have cellmates, right? So did these screws come and tell me that they're putting two people from Loddon, a B rating prison, in my cell in a maximum security because we're overcrowded, and they start putting these little fucking what are those like portable beds called on my floor? I'm like, I said, I swear to God, the moment you close that door and those two people come from Loddon into my cell, I swear to God, if they make it to the buzzer, good luck to them. But I swear I'm going to take them out the moment you put them in my cell. I don't want these fucking dickheads in my cell. But, but at that time, I think Jess is here. At that time, the jail system was that packed. I promise you, they were building dongers, right? So, do you know what a donger is? So, like a shipping container turned into a living quarters, you know? And yeah, the jail was that overcrowded. They had people like, yeah, swags and fucking, it was insane. Yeah, cots, that's what they were. And yeah, so that's what happened. I was like, but like, you got to understand, at this time, I'd done like 6 or 7 years, right? So I'm fucking institutionalized at fuck. It's a thing when you're in maximum security that some people that go to Loddon are suspects, right? Because Loddon is a reintegration jail. So they reintegrate people from the boneyard into mainstream there. So obviously in my head, I'm thinking I'm getting two fucking boneyards straight from the Casey Stoner coming to my cell. Like I was like, no, it's not happening. It is not happening. Boss, I promise you I will hurt these people. Look at my file. And yeah, they didn't come to my cell that night. But they did keep the cots there, and I actually kept one of the cots and try because like at Port Phillip, if you're in a single cell, you can lift your bed up like that. Your bed's actually swivel like that, so you can clean under your bed and that. And I pinched one of the cots and kept it under my bed for ages. But yeah, I'm still old computer illiterate. Can't. That's what to get Discord. How do I get it? All right. Can someone please? Can one of the mods or Gunhead or Tex or AB please put a Tex is like stabby. Yeah, I mean, bro. Um, it is what it is. Hey, how good's my dog? If you try and jump in my house, you are going to be met with a fucking 78 kilo wrecking machine. Imagine I've been in prison, boss. Yep. On you, Darren. Have you seen 60 Days In? I have, bro. I actually don't mind it. 60 Days In. It's actually so. Can you imagine if they did that here in Australia? I promise you that would not end well. Give him the old happy shanks, the old shank sanger. There we go, legends. Gunhead has put my Discord, our Discord link down there. But listen, guys, I am going to jump off for half an hour. So around 9:30, I'm going to be back on live. So if you guys want to jump back on at 9:30, I will see all you guys then. I am absolutely starving. My stomach is eating itself. And yeah, I'm just going to have my dinner and then I'm straight back on live. And yeah, thank you, legends, absolute legends, for being here. Boof, Bluetooth it. And I will see all you guys in about half an hour.